Here are 81 dots, which are arranged in a 9 by 9 array as shown here. If the distance between two adjacent dots on the same row or column is 1 centimeter, determine the number of rectangles that can be formed having an area of 12 centimeters squared, where all 4 vertices among these 81 dots. There are 4 cases. Case 1, the rectangle is 2 by 6. Here's an example. So we want to make copies of this, and we want to see how many of these can be on the grid. So we can see that up and down, there's going to be another one like that. And there's also going to be another one like that. So there's 3 cases. This is like scale 1 basically. 1. This red is scale 2. And this blue is scale 3. So there's 3 options there. And now what about the side by side? So there's an option to go like that, change it to like that, and like that, and so on. So how many of these yellow rectangles can you form? I'm just assuming that it goes through the whole thing. So how many of these yellow rectangles can we form? So if it goes through the whole thing. So we're going to multiply it by 3. So it's going to be 7, 9 minus 2. So it's 3 times, for this case, it's 3 times 7, which is 21. But those are the 2 by 6s. And when I say 2 by 6, I mean both 2 by 6. Both the 2 by 6s here. And also 6 by 2s. So then we'll have to multiply by 2. So it's 42 for this first case. Now let's check our second case. It's almost the exact same thing, except we use different calculations. Doing the same process gives 2 because it's 4 by 3 and 3 by 4. 2 times 9 minus 3, which is just like the up and down, like scales, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a 2. But if it were 3, then there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6. Which is 9 minus 3 times 9 minus 5. So here, there's going to be 60. Okay. Now we come to case 3. One of my favorites. Root 2 by 6 root 2. I'll draw this. There you go. So how many of these are there? One thing we notice is this 7 by 7 square. And the special thing about that 7 by 7 square is that exactly 2, for all 7 by 7 squares in here, 2 of these root 2 by 6 root 2 rectangles can fit in it. So the answer for this case is just 2 times. It just 2 times. However many 7 by 7s there are. So, the number of 7 by 7s is pretty easy to draw. As you can see that there's 4, and I'll draw them here in different colors. There's another one. Here's Here's another one. And here's the last one. And for each of these 4 7x7s, there's 2 root 2 by 6 root 2. So for this case, there's going to be 8. Okay, case 4. That case is very similar to this case, except instead of being placed in a 7x7, these 2x2 and 3 root 2s are being placed in 5x5s. And in each of these 5x5s, there exist 2 of these. This one and this other one. So how many 5x5s are there? So we use the same strategy as in case 1 and case 2 to count these. And we'll get there's 9 minus 5 times 9 minus 5, which is 16. So, and we have to multiply by 2 because there's 2 of these in each box. So it's 2 times 16 is 32. Summing these up, we get 40 plus 42 plus 60, which is 142. And 142 is our final answer.